哦靠，忘记改了。忘记改分类啦，各位等我一下，我那个游戏不知道什么卡着色器，我重开一下。不会是坏掉了吧？拜拜拜拜，晚安。那你不是有订阅吗？你右下角那个贴图有一个爱捆的符号可以用啊。爱捆，有了有了有跑了这次。这是有跑啦，刚刚我觉得好像是出 bug 了之类，偏头痛哦，辛苦了。我记得今天也是头部的那一带不太舒服感。然后最近这里天气真的超级热的。乐乐进来了，来继续我们的霍格华兹。打太久啦，该把它结束掉了。休息啊，晚安晚安。哦，我知道怎么断了。等我一下，等一下，我突然发现我直接断了。啊，算了，没关系，我管它了。来看一下哦，太久没玩了，有点不太记得。我们先跑这种对话的好了。画笔的任务啊，画笔任务在霍格华兹。应该走这里啊？不太确定诶。噔噔噔噔噔。哦，这里是万应室。我想说奇怪，为什么这个地方会有图标？原来是因为万应室在这个位置。我都没有什么在记万应室会在哪里。很远呢，我觉得我选错路，选错地方了。哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。这个指标应该是指向那个支线没有错吧？诶，这比较近耶，那我先去这个好了。突然发现这个比较近，好像听到皮皮鬼的声音。在巴士店啊，不能跳下去，可恶！为什么可以退呀？ 以前不是不能推的吗？的确。叮。嗨，你好。
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
你要寄送什么
What
徽
did
章？
you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
那好吧。
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
啊，很难选呢。其实塞巴斯蒂安这边，下一个应该是要选这里。哎，我忘记那个标记。我奇怪为什么没有录，应该是因为忘记标了。
Oh, good, you're safe.
Hi.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
鹰探鸟是什么？
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
有提到吗？
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
好哦。
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it. but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
去找人马谈谈吧。
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
让我
I'll
想
let you
想。
know as soon as I have a plan.
OK， 两个对话的任务都投掉了。再来是主线啦，终于可以来跑主线了。等待。诶，
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
When the war is over, goblins...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyal.
Marcus Totalis.
先溜，我需要溜。看别的地方，不要过来。
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Hello?
啊！不要过来。一个一个慢慢。还有一只在这里。我有特地强化这个石化的能力。它一共有8件吗？我也忘记了多少件。反正我有一半都是强化那个石化的。要怎么下去？呼呼呼！诶诶，那人呢 ？What the fuck？
Guardian Leviosa.
Excuse me， 那人怎么突然不见了？我要怎么放上去？哦，返回任务区。 对，我不能飞耶。完了，我跳下来，我要怎么上去？他不给我飞，我要怎么上去？不是欸。不是欸，你不让我飞，我要怎么回去楼上啊？哦，辛辛苦苦爬上来了。
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Lucas, don't tell us.
What was that? Who's there? Not quiet.
啊靠呀！
Gringo.
You fight about as well as a muskie.
Send it.
I won't rest.
啊！还有一个人在那里。哎，按错了，
And the fun is over.
按错
Is a
了。
relative term.
It is. And
Revelio.
that was relatively fun.
按错了。疯啊！有东西。那里啊，无敌
We're
度。
making quick progress.
应该不用过去。
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
不会念，俯瞰吗？看台。
For better or for worse, we're in.
Could do with a nice
Quick, quick, quick,
mushroom
quick.
stew about now.
Lucas, don't tell us.
我也喜欢吃蘑菇汤。
This mine looks like a tomb. Confringo.
Closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
嘿。嘿。
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
恶心的连蜘蛛都不愿意捕死。这么凶的吗？
I'll be quieter.
哦哟。
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat and afraid to fight. Ha ha!
不行，这里爬不上去。
Wait a moment.
我靠！
Lucas, don't tell us.
咦，快走快走快走快走！ 哎，靠腰啊！你不要突然转过头啊，吓我一跳。
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
我要走的是上面吗？
Revelio. Confringo.
然后这有我要的东西。
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
翻进。有什么想法吗？有。
Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
好恶心哦！你可以不要说了吗？
Revelio.
这里还有箱子哎。 等一下哦，拿干净。这底下还有一个箱子，要不要是其他在上面等，上面走来走去？走那边的路是下去。 主线。对了，我忘记我有没有清包包哎，哇，尴尬。希望我有记得清吧。
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
没事。
Revelio.
等一下哦，不能爬上来。
Confringo.
箱子。哦，我有装步步修。
Revelio.
哎，这里还有箱子。嗨，你怎么跳下来的？黑色柳钉手套。 这里跳，确定一下有没有东西哦。没了，没了就可以走了。我都没有在管弱点不弱点的。
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
我都没有在管。
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
左
She
边不
would at
行。
that. Ranrock's lawyers
啊！
all declared war.
走太快了，走太快了！你不要挡我了！走太快了，我没注意到脚底下的东西。白痴哦，走太快了啦！先看一下这里，有东西哦。大型地毯。 哎， 哟，密密麻麻，恶心，恶心。你 Lumos 为什么要这么大声 ？Lumos 在跟谁拼吗？也就是要跟谁打一样。没事没事，那只经过而已。哦。
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
哦，是走这条路没错诶。我原本以为那边有路。
Revelio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not?
没事。大丈夫。紧急隐形了。
I deserve better than patrol duty. How nice of you to stop.
好嘞。
Seems you're out in this. No! It's so much too easy. Don't do that again, I beg.
我记得他有一个古代魔法的那个，我不知道谁有砸过，谁没有砸过哎。不行，变身不能够打。哎，打错了。没事。等一下，等一下，等一下。
For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
我看一堆东西喷下来了。
Revelio.
回声魔药上线了。
Confringo.
个箱子，
Have a look around.
不知道爬哪里了。哦，应该是爬这里。
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
你到底在冲啥小？一直在原地转圈圈是怎样？你看，他是丢高哦。
Symbol above the cabin door.
Revelio. Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
但是哦，我还没有要打啦，要重打一次了。
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
有箱子吗？没有。符号。这个世界仿佛化作一阵水雾，飘回到我的身边。我失去意识多久了？我只记得他的双眸，两眼空洞无神。没错，眼神中的哀叹消失了，但同时，我还记得自己看在痛苦消散时，心里感到一阵快乐。 但接着一切都开始逐渐变得掉。我掉下的时候肯定是撞到了头部，感受不到也看不到伤痕，却有抽痛的感觉。相信这不是黑死病才好，至少他不用再感到痛苦了。
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
看这塞巴斯提安。
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we...
浴血。甚至穿越墙壁。
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
放入3年画之中。
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
要求我不能说。
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
我靠嘞！
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
哎，等一下，我突然发现我聊天室忘记开了。Unbelievable！ 发现我忘记开聊天室啊，各位。应该可以吧？看一下。啊，怎么又说坏掉了？
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last.
还是用这个就好了。
As soon as you can.
坏掉了，又坏掉了。怎么又坏了？那我要走出去。哦，算了。虽然那个聊天室蛮好看的，但是他一直这样坏的话，我真的是我很难搞。先这个好了。 先去火米村。想要扫岛强化，想要很久了。我现在才到强化2而已耶。
Off on another adventure, are we?
啊。
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
分 机。
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
我才不怕。
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
你才猛，周贤。
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward.
看一下哦。想换一把。哦，好看呢，这把。家庭古代。那这版好看。
Meeting.
Dun 这霍格华兹有支线吧？有点远哎，哦不就还好，我有探过这一边了。因为我已经把私底下能够走的全部先走完了。想说这样子可以减短在直播上的耗时间。比如说，我很喜欢抓那些小动物，所以我已经私底下已经把它抓完了。那你会看到我那个进度已经跑很多了，这是此乃正常现象。
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ravenclaw, over here.
Hello again, Imelda.
我的名字不叫雷文
This
克劳。
course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
我准备好
Let's
了。
see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
我也没办法确保我一定过哎。
Brilliant! Made it!
Oh. 有没有吃光了？
Now that's more like it. That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
啊，差一点就被吃完了。 一个都没吃到，哭啊！吃到一个总归是好。2个。
Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult.
哦，还好，不能错过圆环。我可以不捡，但是不能错过圆环。我刚差点就错过一。
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
过程很有趣。
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw. You take care of yourself.
飞好飞满，捡了一个成就，在所有少岛比赛中击败伊梅达尔的师叔。 应该是要回去火米村，虽然我还没有标出来，不过我猜应该是还没有跳出来而已。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。 撞翻你们！
How's my favourite test flyer?
嗨，我创下了纪
Hello,
录。
Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
好
I
的
shall， look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this
我很期
without
待
you.。
我很期待的时候，我先来卖个东西。包包要保持空。
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
天空才是极限。看一下哦，为什么这个可以买2把？可恶！噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。啊！怎么又是这个东西？讨厌！不喜欢玩这个，我玩得很烂哎。哦哟，我玩得很烂呢。
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
可以。
Of course, Charlotte.
我来输了，我来输了，这个我玩的太烂了。哦不，这有弹弹的耶。44钱。那是什么东西啊
Precisely as planned.
哦，原来这个是这样的咒语哦。
Precisely as planned.
我靠嘞！
Such grace. Finesse.
我靠嘞！这家伙还讽刺我，这家伙还讽刺我，打嘞！
Precisely as planned.
可恶啊！啊，完了，零。
Such grace. Finesse.
打嘞！你可不可以不要再讽刺我了？不要再捧刺我了，你这是王八蛋！压倒性失败。
Hard luck. Care for another round?
当然。
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
唉，我真烂啊！
Accio.
我靠嘞，这次分数还比较高。
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
勉强哦。
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
30。有。
Nice technique. Accio.
这一个不用太高，至少要保持好像要高哎，不然会给他拉，会给他拉分。哎，为什么停了？
Such grace. Finesse.
为什么停了？我按到2了吗？ 为什么他突然滚一下就下去了？
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
我不知道为什么第3颗球会这么奇怪，但是只能再来了。
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
哎，干什么？
Sting me with a billywig. I'll
哦，好可怕哦！这50分。
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
很危险呢。
Accio.
哎，靠腰，哎，
Such grace. Finesse.
可恶，应该要站这边一点，可惜了，都是那个圈圈害的。
Hard luck. Care for another round?
要
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
哦，他们在放风筝。
Accio.
我喵，我喵，
Precisely as planned.
要过来一点。
Accio.
哎，你挡到我了，我看不到。
Stick me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
我太厉害个屁呀！哎，为什么才50分？不是在抢位吗？啊，我又被0分了，干！
Precisely as planned.
可以直接重来吗？不行哎。
Accio.
除非我有办法把他的球撞出去，
Accio.
不然没机会。哎，干什么？干什么？完了，我按到2下了。我按到2下了。其实我就算把他的球撞上去，拿到50分也没有用耶，因为我会跟他同分。
Hard luck. Care for another round?
是。
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
这不是 GIF， 拜托各位，这不是 GIF， 我就很烂的，玩这个真的很烂的。
Accio.
更何况这次这个蛮强的，讲真的。
Precisely as planned. Accio. I'll remember that. Accio.
30。
Precisely as planned.
我把他的分数变低了。不要！
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
这个拿到50分是最稳的。嘿。
Precisely as planned.
不是最稳，是一定要100，一定要50分，或30分其实也可以。完了！
Nice technique.
哦，差点把自己撞出去，吓我一跳，差点把自己撞出去。
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
靠直
I
觉。
play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now.
哦不！
I won't say more than that, but let's just say
还有一
he's the
个
best
人
for a
呢，
reason.
还有一个人呢。啊！出事了呗！应该是走这里吧。出事啦呗！怎么还有一个人？哎，如果还有最后一个人的话，就代表说我到时候可能要拿150哎，不然就是我要把他的球撞出去耶。我只有2个选择，太难了。 不是在欺负不擅长玩这个的人啊。哦，好圣诞哦，好有圣诞感啊。哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。
Now what am I supposed to do?
爱你好。
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
这个钟，我记得我好像已经把它修好了耶。
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
直接完成了。
You're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
我自己先把它修好了。我想说，能够有什么效果？好像也没有。怎么又这么多啦？啊！世界地图。这个好了。
Who lived here, I wonder?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
没问题。
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
好的。
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to...
都是
more freely.
蜂蜜村的。雅各布斯、菲伯特、黛西拉贝啊，不是说4个人吗？为什么只有1个人？是在这里的人吗？感觉是呢。
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Must be nearby. 楼上。
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
哎，你好。
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
那正是我需要
Thank
的。
you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
希望你重新考虑，并帮助我们处理银行业务的需求。我们给了你很多时间做出决定，但我们已经逐渐开始失去耐心。我们相信，如果你能看清楚与我们合作的价值，你的丈夫肯定会高兴。你能够在这个礼拜结束之前给予答复吗？最好不要把这件事说出去，你懂我的意思吧？
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
前往其他的，看一下位置。哇，不顺路诶，算了，不顺路就只能够。
Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
等我一下哦，我有点想上厕所，想上厕所啊！突然想上厕所。 啊呵，回来了。
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
欢迎纸
Could you
条。
give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
好的。
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's
阿
an
兹
awful
卡
man
班。
and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
我已经忘记哈喽是谁了。
Miss Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
哎，你好。
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
啊。
Like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
哭啊！滚啊滚啊滚啊滚，一直滚来滚去，滚来滚去。
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to
我
find
灰
her
蛇
quickly.
藏身处。我怎么都在钻别人的地
Prince
窖啊
led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Revelio.
在不被发现的情况下哦，
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
沿用。
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I hope Rookwood knows what he did. Everyone in
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
从头到尾都按着隐身。
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
There must be some students at all.
I don't want to work with goblins.
Loud as a troll you are!
What? I made it.
Thing is, who's to say where that memory goes? Eh? I mean, if you're forgetful.
在进来之前应该存个档的。哦，现在可以存，太好了。因为我不确定我有没有办法一次把那个人石化死。
Don't look at me like that. It takes a sharp mind to explore something so mindful as that. I don't.
I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more do.
Tell us.
I ought to pay that.
I don't trust Ranrock.
Show yourself!
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogs.
Tribicus Totalis.
How come I always draw the short straw?
What?
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Tribicus Totalis.
有啊，一发成功。
Revelio.
太好了，太好了。 哎呦，怎么会是随人魔药？这样我也没办法受伤啊。
Yes, they've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think of it, we've seen far worse in our years.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Determined to say
这错
nothing.
地方了。
Boss will deal with her when he arrives.
I've never been afraid of the dark, nor doing dark things.
Lucas Totalis.
这有一个箱子。
What's that? Better have a look then.
Better have a look then. 我不小心找到主线的路了。
By destiny, or merely the spawn.
Revelio.
那我不知道哪个我是看过的，哪个没看过的啦。爱你，罗西。
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
完成第一个选项。
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
哦，好啊，2个我都找到了。
Lucas Totalis.
这个是我要的。图腾。
I hope there'll be nothing but trouble.
这个女孩只会惹麻烦。捉的真就对呀，你把它遮着，我就跑进来了。对你们来说是麻烦呐、我则是在指尖麻烦呐、
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Over here. I need your help.
Revelio.
先确定一下有没有东西。嗨，你好。
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
可是我刚刚现行
Your
的时候没
friend
看到。
Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell. 看不到啊。没有看到什么光圈哦。
Revelio.
这是什么？
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
嗯？我是听到一个叮铃的声音诶。 没有听到吗？越来越大声了，为啥？我好烂，我超级不会找东西的。这橘的声音是从这边传来的呢。
Confringo.
诶？完了，太习惯用线型了，现在用找的我。
Revelio.
哎，有了。
Alohomora.
Mr. Abe's wand must be nearby if he can send. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
找到了。
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure.
我先躲了。
We owe our
我
lives
先
to your
躲了。
bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
找到离开的方法。应该沿路返回就可以了吧？啊。 哎，为什么有一点扭曲的感觉啊？ 准备好面对一场恶斗，没事没事。如果他没有突然再出的话，就是直接就可以过了，直接就可以走了。还需要打吗？不需要。嗨。
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
当局没有起到什么作用，这是我的心声呢。可是我觉得好像不能选这个耶，可恶。
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
敲诈的依据。这样看来，我好像只剩下12个支线就解完了，是吗？惊喜会面，怎么那么……我先走这里好了。
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
好哦。你放闪来找我干啥？我不喜欢吃狗粮。那你好。
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
加油！交给你了，我在旁边当装饰。
We're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
他们会理解。
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
啊！发生什么事？
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
完了。
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
哦，好可怕哦！
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
搞神秘都让人不受不了，这个好了。
But I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
好，结束了，好哦。校长致辞，学禁咒了吗？目前的进度都是2个啊，还有一个还没学，至少今天没有学过了，因为那个是我之前学的。这里好了。 那可以进啊？不行，不行，那不就代表说所有玩霍格华兹传承的全部都要进阿兹卡班吗？阿凤恩，对嘞。 啊，好安静哦，有点可怕。哦，他是要去地图密室白痴。为什么我是史莱姆？ 那个人设其实一直以来都是有眼睛的，只是我之前画那个 logo 的时候没有画上去。
Welcome back.
嗨，你好。
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival, and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Ta-da! 诶，没有新的东西吗？
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
那去找费格教授了。看一下哦。不是啦。这里吧，去费格教授的教室。教授，为什么我觉得这边蓝蓝的？救救！啊，早上了。诶。 先等左上角那个爬完吧。没了。
Professor Fig.
等下，他刚好像是有东西要跳出来。
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise.
I
have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf.
不知道他怎么吐槽哎，怎么办？
Drink up and I shall explain more.
哪里？干嘛啊？柯南哦。
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
摇啊摇啊，我的人不同人。哦。在哪里呀？大小为什么这还有一个手奖箱？还有。不行，好像一点点要走了过去。全部都暂时不能用这样子。
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now.
我现在巴不得去别的地方。
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
可以接进我的日记里，挺有意思的。
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student.
看他可以对话的全部统统都对话一遍。
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir.
我觉得会出包
The Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
那不名字。
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Out of the way, children.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom.
看最后的通通的对话一
This is
遍。
an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the head.
校长感觉吃错药了，笑死！应该不是校长本人呐、各位。
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor,
靠腰。
to speak to you.
再来一个。
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more
靠腰。
with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
我不想跟他。
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
旁边有一个，我这辈子都搞不懂那个男人。
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
哎，你好。
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
你敢质问我？
Dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
我不知道，完了。
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
纯正血统。
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep
好
out of
可
Master's
怜哦
way.！
如果被知道，他会不会也
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
快跑，快跑！
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
变身水计划。attention， 然后突然间就没了。哦，我不能够，可恶！在下雪。悲伤与复仇。诶，这旁边人赢是吗？嗨，你好。
I've been meaning to speak with you.
为什么这边下面会有一个？
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
看一下。我想去拿一下收集箱，然后我们再去看那个主线。已经玩2个小时了，好意外，我还以为才1个小时。我唯一想要参加的原因是因为想要穿那个制服，掩尸猫。听到了皮皮鬼的声音。啊！一直撞。拉手术解谜室。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，我什么都没有看到，为什么？拉尼。什么都没看到啊！有了，在这个位置。我没有看到这里有什么谜题要解啊。放这里好了。我发现我不小心按错了，但瞬间来不及了。好像不太对。 哦，怎么拿不到？哦呼！嗯。はい。再来是。诶。哪里？这两个居然连在一起了，鸡鸡。这两个怎么连在一起了呢？啊！这一个，哪里？不行，我就要重来。因为被我粘到，已经不知道怎么。我靠！我按错了，我要按推，我按到哪？我把自己粘爆了，这是白痴哦，有够白痴的。那你。嘿，哎，还没有贴墙。演完了。 怎么办？那个箱子出来了没？我们要上去。啊！再请问那个箱子出来了？太好了，太好了，出来了就好。我看看哈。诶，我应该是这里才对。那有这么远？多习题。哦，这么远哦。一堆箱子，为什么刚刚卡住的感觉？嗯？哦，白痴哦，我的 S 键卡住了啦，难怪我会觉得有卡住的感觉。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
任务开始。
Toujours pure.
啊！Treasure Royal.
Elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
沉睡的肖像，这里超多东西的啦。看到了。分类帽。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Oh.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
等吧，我先把东西拿一拿。
Revelio.
嗯？好吧。亲爱的菲尼亚。哎。
Revelio. Alohomora.
但是我这个手是另外一边的。帝国灰铜色，还能再往上啊！ 为什么这颜色这么奇怪啊？布莱克教授，我不会考虑招生问题。然后我拿了个成就，抵达最高地方，通行之钥。
Revelio.
没东西了。通行之钥。哎呀，真的呢？好喝。啊，不是吃啦，我要捡那个收据，蒸发水。OK。
That must be the pedestal.
Yes. 不要再喝了，这有一张纸，捡不了啊？为什么？
Revelio.
这边上面还有东西。我只听到有东西声音耶。啊，不懂，算了。那时候这张纸还是不能捡，算了。
Revelio.
好吧，这不能够。不管了。
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
经过小镇而不被看见，不能进，可是又不能用法术。先存个档。
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
要想办法避免被发现，然后我还不能用法术杀小啦。门也不能进。 有尖叫声诶！啊，怎么避开啊？Oh my gosh！
Where
直接果断存档。我不敢尝试，我能不能去把门石化
？I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
"不能攻击耶！"
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
"超级紧张的。
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
"死神的黑暗杂中群。"
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
"我是不知道啦，反正我先存一个档。"
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
"那我要怎么酷啊？" 我觉得我现在也是蛮大颗的，直接在他面前走过去。Oh no.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
好可怕哦！
Now's my chance. the way forward.
神秘斗篷。
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh, 嘞，回不去。
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
这个黑白看起来超级奇怪的。
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
我要跟死神打哦，真的假的？神秘魔杖。
I've never felt such power.
Oh, 我只有这几招可以用。
Revelio.
看不出来啊！我的天哪！ 先不管他有没有，反正我是看不出来。没事。 没有很硬诶。还有吗？我觉得最后是要打那个大字的耶。ネズミ。 先生，我刚说完，你可以不用来的这么快。我说真的。混蛋的。不行。
Defender!
靠腰。啊！我靠，2只哦！我靠嘞！啊！这个被他拿到 ，what the fuck？ 消失了。哎，结果没有跟他打。 还是我不对，还有这么远的距离耶！哇！哎呀，这个黑白画的那个手指，你看，侧面看起来很像骨头哎。
This must be for me.
神秘石头。
You are far from finished.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet.
We won't be the same without her.
子孙。
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
你找到了我，但你改变不了任何事情。
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
他们那边在说
as you witness my memory.
他们在那边说，你要不我已经死了。然后我看到躺在那个上面的人突然就爬起来，有点恐怖。有点累。这个我没有跟死神打哎，吓我一跳。
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
我靠，他在干嘛？
What are you doing?
疯了吧？感觉好像吸毒一样。
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
怎么说？有一种就是吸毒吸上瘾的那种感觉，你知道吗？哎，Fake 回来了。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
哎，拿到一个成就，使用死神的圣物。哎，啊，好哦，还有5个主线就结完了吗？还没有到长着久等。我这么小声啊？啊？但是我自己教授的感觉一点话的声音都没有了 ，What the fuck？ 凤凰，大抱抱，天劫之线。魔法史的课，一课应该在这里才对啊，为什么那个点在下面？
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
搜索洞穴。在搜索洞穴之前，我先来点一下东西。满了。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。定德谷。好，讲完了。世界地图。为什么下面有一只？凤凰山洞穴。
Blockade. Brookwood's poachers are already here.
Whoa. Hey.
Revelio.
要前照前走。走上还是走下？我其实不知道哎。 感觉是走上。
Revelio.
Could the phoenix be in there?
感觉是走下呢。诶，到底是走上走下啦？哭啊！算了啦，完了。突然我是要烧蜘蛛网，你突然钻出来是在冲啥？这么想接火就是了。装甲骑士。那还是走主线是走上没有错。诶，哦，走这里啊。眼睛。我靠！我刚是不小心按到残是不是？为啥？不行，这个钻不过去。你先不要过来。乖，过来就对了。
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something.
不过来就对了。
Bombarda. Revelio.
Can see.
Revelio.
扫荡偷猎者的营地。
More poachers. How many are there?
Totalis.
拜拜，大门钥匙。我突然拿到一个大门钥匙。哎。好呀。哈哈哈哈！我不小心摔死了。我没想到那边有个洞啊。 那边怎么有个洞？我逃到哪里来了 ？Where is here？ 那里怎么有个洞？ 看到我死到的瞬间，我都傻眼了。
Revelio.
下面应该没有东西了。
The phoenix.
是树凤凰。
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
真的。
Allow me to put you out of your misery. Something's not right here.
好哟。不要转过来！超级怕他转过来。
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Hello, Amora.
我还以为这个又要再解锁一次，吓我一跳。分数可恶，还要特地解除隐形来跳。
There it is again.
我没看到啊，哪里呀？他又出现了，然后我什么都没看到，傻小。不赢了，不赢了，麻烦死了。完了！哎，没事。哦，这水哦，吓我一跳。我还以为这是谷底。哦，都不会吧？又要再死一次了。
Revelio.
这里虾米弄薄呢？我烧东西过来到底是干嘛的 ？Extreme danger。
There's a victory that came none too. Revelio.
Confringo. 我就是不想要掉下来才在上面发的，这个我还是掉下来了。我没追到有个洞，差点又要归西啦。闹死！啊靠！要按错。看不到。 炸你！炸你！
That was for Highwing. One less poacher in the Wizarding World. Confringo.
刀。哦，这真的有箱子了。大型方格地毯。 哎，凶啊
Revelio.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Arresto momento.
哎，
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be
浴火
pleased.
重生。哇！靠腰。What am I doing？ 谢谢大家，我又蠢死了。
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
不用 here to help 了啦，他已经被抓了，好吧？这我没有调难度吧？如果我发现我的那个难度其实是错的，就好笑了。哎靠！为什么那个效果全部调到最高去了？难怪我会觉得有点小卡。刀就好了吧？当然，我难度是一般啊。去找迪克。
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens!
又开启了一个新的。 他都直接过去了吗？
What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
呀，凤凰羽毛，我们去看看新的区域。哦，好像所有的区域都开完了呢。 你看它已经全部连通了。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，怎么打的？靠呀，错了。小声。完了，那个模组还在，所以我看不到。我忘记把那个模组关掉了。刷毛刷毛，然后变一下。变成这个。遗售物品。繁殖。好了，卖完了。收集。想一下哦。完了，我自己太多只了，整个混在一起，我都不知道我到底哪只没有，哪只有了。啊。那个整理就之后再搞。对，我们抓到我们的凤凰了，来解一下这个。低层时无法进入。这边哪里有门可以进去啊？哎，有门了。不够。等待。有鬼魂跑过来了。
Today's lesson we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry.
好呀，睡着了。
Actually,
却没有办法保持清醒啊。
632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can
好多人都睡着了。
flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
跟随教授，鬼魂教授。
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
龙洞是什么？
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
我听过这个
Did
名
you
字。
say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here.
收集，哎，我还没有他的那个、哦。格林伯维福特。
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
是的。
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights.
要声音了。
Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athpuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled
This is a
among the
centuries-old
ranks.
likeness of Pangadon.
还有武骑士。哎，不是吗？哦，是啊，是啊。
Rather in training yards and
Hi.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
我不感到意外。
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
上完课了。
History is written by those who do their school.
升级了。
Say, or at At least I like to say that.
至少你喜欢这么说。希望的阴影下。啊？哪里啊？没有标示哎，怎么办？
So much and accomplish so little. Revelio.
奥米尼斯。独特的独角兽。唉。 先去红米村吧。我找不到那个点，先去红米村吧。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The fragrance is most inviting.
嗨，你好。
I beg your pardon, but
is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
我会尽力而
I'll
为。
keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to...
你很啊，你的声音很哦。我打算巢穴，就是我在飞行的时候一直 R 到发现的这个地方。
Wonder where we should aim from.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
好呀。说好的要说服他呢，根本就是捕捉嘛。我就是以为要说服，真的是要说服。
Come on, Hazel.
我才没有躲的。啊，等一下，地形不利。 找到了。
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now.
啊，有了。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
哎靠！为什么？我没存档啊，哥哥。大哥，我没存档啊！哎呀。 而且它还一直显示停止是怎样？啊，好了，算了，不管了。好啦，今天就先到这里好了。原本我想说把这个跑完之后也差不多了，所以就是提早结束了而已啦。可以了，就这样吗？那就这样子吧，感谢大家。先来发点书，要准备就堂吧，各位。今天。 今天就哈记吧。好啦，那今天直播先到这里结束，感谢大家。那如果没有意外的话，明天晚上应该会继续跑Minecraft 的模组生存。那如果有兴趣的话，明天晚上8点准时过来收看哦。感谢啦，各位辛苦各位跟台的观众，也感谢挂台的观众，感谢小师辛苦了辛苦了。来发星星哦，3、4、5，刷。OK，好了，辛苦各位了，我们明天晚上再见，大家晚安。